Well, good afternoon, evening, or very early morning, wherever you are around the world. And welcome to this loser finals match of the 1v1 Sunshine Invasion Lockout Bingo Tournament. I'm Lego, and I'm joined here today by the one, the only Samurai Man.
Good evening.
You're a little quiet, Sam, I think.
Am I?
You're a
I
little
hope,
quiet.
I hope I'm not too much.
It is a little early in the morning for you, or long in the day, but hopefully we can keep your energy up with some exciting bingo action. As our competitors are just raring to go, so they're just getting right off the gate, and the card is revealed. So let's just dive right in. What do we see? Well, I see Bianco 4 Floodless. I see 7 Links.
See,
I see 12 Level Shines. I see Count to 12.
I see count to 23, Rico blue coins, 100 Rico, coin shine, 12 level shines, 5 secret shines, 4 Sirna shines.
7
Really,
enemies.
really bad, no fruit clip. So, which one is like just good to start with? Like, none of them feels that good to start with, like nothing to rush at right straight away other than Bianco 4 Bloodless.
Yeah, that's what jumped out to me too, is that there's nothing really else to go for that's super early on this card. And what I think the danger is if both people rush, or if both competitors rush Bianco 4 Floodless, you lose that race. You're just gonna you option into Rico, I guess. You're in a Rose game, so you go 100 coin in Rico, 23 Rico Blues. Try to play a heavy Blues game.
100 Rico Shine wouldn't beat Bianco 4 Bloodless, but even if racers were racing for Bianco 4 Bloodless, the other racer can set up for 7 enemy blues in a column 5 instead.
So instead of trying to rush Bianco 4 Floodless, you decide instead get the enemies, go into the secret Bianco 3, unlock Rico, play a Rico game.
Though what also stood out there, check out the row 3. There's one Shadow Mario Shine and Pina Shadow Mario Shine.
Yeah, a little. It's a good way to be able to invade through that row, because if you get the pin of Shadow Mario and then you can click again once you have a second goal. Oftentimes we talk a lot about the sort of the row 3, column 3. How do competitors break through to either side, and a deep pin of play might do that, but there's no like ancillary goal for going deep into a single level. There's other than 12 level shines, there's no like from the back. There's no 5 from 2. There's nothing like that.
Just by looking at the whole card as a synergy, it feels like it's playing more of like a stages more than like blue coin goals, even though there are blue coin goals. There's 15.
There's a lot of blue coin goals.
But the synergy is like, well, there's 20 blues in Bianco, literally in the middle, then followed by in a row 4, column 4, 20 blue coins in 2 levels, which can be synergized with the 23 blue coins.
And right next to 40 total blues.
That's
70 totals.
That can
15
invade.
M's. 7 links.
Is now in session. As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing Fair Delfino Isle using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful...
Yeah, some debate over like the Rose game, row 5 with lily pad no clipping, 2 rockets. Takes a fair bit of time. 4 Serena shines, not the fastest. 5 secrets, not the fastest, and then 12 levels.
has arisen because of all of our guardians, the shrine sprites.
And none of that
from the
synergizes
first but
terribly
first
heavily
shrine
with
pit.
anything
And the
on
reason?
row
It's quite obvious.
on row
This
4.
horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
Objection! Overruled.
This is a tricky card, I think, and I think it may come down to what does Pogo do and what does Paper do for their first moves, because the immediate entry point is that Bianco 4 Floodless. Paper probably wins that speed race. So does Pogo try to compete and hope Paper messes up, or does he option into something in column 5 and try to play that game and get the advantage there?
I feel this kind of card is more of like, don't want to race for the first goal, but set up yourself for something either in a row 1, row 5, column 5 or column 1, whatever Pogo or Paper, either way, picks the first goal and starts the invasion.
There is no longer any power to support the
So an invasion heavy route. So then let's look at column 3 if we're thinking that columns are going to be the game here.
So
Both cannonballs on the card, Bianco Blues, as we mentioned, 40 totals. Could be particularly nasty for column 5 to go into Rico, get 23 Rico Blues, then get 20 Bianco Blues, and sort of be able to reach in pretty strongly there. But if you lose that race at 20 Bianco Blues, you already have progress to 20 from 2. So it's not the end of the world. You could invade right back the other way, because not many of the goals in column 5 are super fast. So, the second click in column 4 will take a while. Our competitors now free from their cutscenes, moving fast to open up Bianco.
That's expected.
Both, even if you wanted to dip out and do a bunch of Rico stuff, you still need Bianco unlocked. So it's, we're not seeing any differences now. Both will go to PD. Both are getting jail blue. Both are seeing what's on the statue's head.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Mario?
This is also a card where I don't see any Beyond the Village goal.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's some ancillary stuff that you can pick up, like there's a link in there, and there's some M's. Yeah, this is different from a lot of cards that we've seen, because usually there's some value in going to Pianta relatively early. There's some value, locked deep in the game in Noki, and there's just none of that here.
Yeah, true. Actually, in the chat, Cannonballs is the
Cannonballs is like the only thing.
Yeah, that's it really.
And that's Noki 1, and you can get that shine and then split, or if you're getting 70 totals, you can go back in and get some fast blues. But yeah, and I'm not totally plugged in on what delay both of our competitors are on. I know that Paper's on an alt, so maybe he has slightly more delay, but they're both looking pretty even entering into Bianco, heading towards PD. So, again, I don't think we can read too much into this other than both competitors are gonna want to at least start Bianco, but we haven't seen any deviation yet. Pogo skipping the M.
So most likely thinks that he's gonna end up with a column 5 if it ends up being a column race. I will kind of see that one of the competitors can get 7 enemy blues into 11 blue coins, then 40 totals, and that way they can invade if 15 M's aren't clicked yet at that point. And
Or
there's
blue
two
or
rockets.
birds, potentially.
Birds will take a while.
That will.
Birds will take a while. Need to get a Bianco 6 or Bianca 8.
Beyond. Not much to talk about because we're just watching some PDs.
Yeah.
Though Paper's stream just cut. I don't know if that's his internet or what, but hopefully he comes back. Yeah, it looks like just the encoder's trying to catch up.
So, Bianco seems to be very strong, regardless of the card to start with. There's so many
You get
things in a
there,
Bianco.
and there's some late value to Bianco with secret shines on the card. Time invested there does get you 12 levels. There's 7 shines and secrets. There's 2 hidden reds hoverless. So Bianco isn't valueless for either competitor, though it definitely does provide more value if you're able to get 4 floodless first. There's still time invested here is not completely wasted, which you can't say sometimes for some starts that are racing. And Pogo is going straight into the secret is not stopping for an enemy blue.
The enemy blue is a lot better to get if you get sniped for getting the floodless. When you notice the competitor gets that, just before you get the shine, you would go back and get the enemy blues, move on to the Rico after you collect the shine, possibly. Yeah, this looks like a Bianco 4 floodless race.
Yep, which it could be because of stream delay, but it does look like Pogo is slightly ahead here, which would be a boon. This would not be what we would expect. Just because of Paper's strength in terms of speed. So it's going to come down to this, it seems.
With 2 hiddens in column 1, you will probably do that with the Bianco 6 and Bianco 3. However, when there's Pina Park Shadow Mario and 1 Shadow Mario Shine, would you want to do Bianco Hills Shadow Mario for that one goal, or will you want to take a risk and go for the Pina Park Shadow Mario? And
if you're going all the way to 6, you might as well grab the Shadow Mario and Bianco at that point, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't take any time through that. And
that's in your base if you've won the race. Which Pogo's at 7 of 8, doing those glitchy wall kick turns.
It looks like Pogo is gonna have this if he's not gonna drop down and Paper doesn't catch up in time. He has 5 coins.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see if because Paper didn't have the smoothest start to those reds, and yep, there it is. Pogo clicks it right there. So now let's see what Paper does, because Paper, obviously a little bit of delay here.
What Paper should do is get the enemy.
Get the enemy and leave.
That's right.
How long is this delay? Okay, he's swapping. He's getting blues now. Okay, so it was probably during the Shine Get cutscene, unless he's gonna exit. with that shine.
I would imagine he wants to get a shine. You went this far. You collected the coins. It will be gonna bad to come back and do it again. Even if it will take a while to come back from the windmill, it's better than just leave it behind after you exit the area. Unless you think you really don't need it, then it makes sense to leave. So yeah, like I expected, enemy blues. After this, he has to go to the Rico. In Rico, he's gonna have a lot of value because he's gonna go with column 5, column 4. So I would expect Paper doing 7 enemy blues. 23 in Rico. I think it goes all the way to Rico 3 or 4. but he has to go to episode 4 to get the
to get the enemy.
He's leaving the.
Okay, so he is he is ditching. He's not getting that shine. And Pogo's going back into Bianco for what I guess is blues and potentially the rocket and maybe the hidden.
He has 15 M's available. By just going to Rico, get lots of M's there, go to Bianca, get a few there, and the remainings are in Bianco.
Yeah, I think he can do that after this. I don't think that that's a big problem. Like we said, he neglected to get the M on the windmill at the very start. So re-entering and getting 20 Bianco blues here, I don't disagree with that play, because then if he gets the 15 M's, he can click 15 M's, 20 Bianco blues, and feel pretty good about that. And to the route for Paper to click 20 Bianco blues and 15 M's has to be by way of Delfino blues or 23 Rico blues, which he's in progress for, but that's obviously going to take a little more time.
So here's a question: what do you probably think? Do you want to click rockets or do you want to click 15 M's if you're very Pogo?
If you're Pogo, I think you want to click rockets. And the reason why is because rockets are achieved. You know, if you think that Paper is going to get M's all the time. No, hear me out. This could be my inexperience talking. But 2 rockets is easier for Paper to click than M's. And you know that he's got to go deep. He's got to go deep Rico to get to 23 Rico blues. So if you deny him the easy rocket click, right? Yeah, Paper needs to get to Rico 3 anyway, right? So he will have both rockets and M's. But he has to go to more levels than just Rico to get the M's. Whereas he can go deep for 23 Rico blues and still have rockets, right? And then if he gets to 40 totals, he can go 40 totals, 2 rockets right away. Whereas 15 M's would require him to have gone somewhere else. He might go to Rico 3 so he can enter Rico 4 for the enemy blue.
Also a Secret Shine.
Oh, yeah, also Secret Shine.
3 from War.
Yep, 3 from 4 too.
You would want to invade from column 3 as soon as possible with 40 totals or 7 link pairs, but 7 link pairs requires Pina. So 40 is a lot easier to access. Though there's Serena Peach with the Bonevers, that's also doable. And 20 blues in Bianco is there. Completely forgot that.
Pogo just got is either very close to or just got 20 blues in Bianco, and is grabbing the rocket now to probably get the second enemy and the M. No, it's just unlocking the rocket. Leaving has 20 Bianco blues. So now might be heading to Rico.
So he only got. Did he only get the gel blue coin and the M? Or does he?
Don't
really
think
have
he
20?
got the M on the. He didn't get the M on the He didn't get the M on the windmill, and he didn't get the windmill.
He got it
the windmill.
He got it afterwards when he was collecting blues.
Oh, he did? Okay. Paper checking. He's got 18 out of 23 in Rico. And, yep, there goes There goes Pogo into Rico.
There's, if I recall correctly, 9 M's in Rico Harbor just by collecting them in one episode 1.
Yeah, did Paper get all of the M's in? Did he get even the ones on sort of the far side of the level?
I didn't notice that. He might have got.
Because yeah, it's 9, but you have to invest a fair bit to get sort of the last 2. And here we see Pogo going for some Rico blues while Paper's going to grab the 2 blues over the water and then enter Rico 2.
Paper has to be fast for getting that first goal. He's gonna have 40 totals, but he can't click it for a while.
I mean, he could do 11 Delfino blues.
That's true. He has 23 total Rico blues, though, coming soon in Rico 3 or 4.
So do the 23 Rico blues. Oh yeah, and that's still rough. Where do you go from here then? Do you to get more enemies?
You will have to click enemies first before you click anything else. So you have to unlock
Go into Gelato, get the red Cataclac. Then trade your 40 in for Pinna Park access.
Pogo only has 1 remaining for 40, but we are not sure about his M's. I would believe these 2 remaining ones are his 15s.
I think he's getting all the M's, or he's getting all of them except the one that's on the metal platform.
So what I'm guessing is gonna go to Beyond that, get the remaining there, possibly.
Grab the linked on the way, or at least 1/2 of it.
Yeah, there's a linked in column 3.
And Paper's doing Rico Hondo.
Episode 3, I assume it was.
I think so. He hasn't gotten the 3 shine yet.
Okay. I would say it makes sense. Over enemies, faster than that, sorta. Because you would have to go to episode 4 to get all those 4 enemies.
Yeah, do the spiders count as enemies? The ones that Paper's doing right now. Yes, because they deal damage. They deal damage to you that counts them as an enemy. Okay, so then he's gotten 3 more from Rico. And he's gotten the 2 in... He's gotten the 2 in Bianco, so he just needs 2 more. Which
one more is gonna be...
1 more is from 4, right? But he's not getting 4, he's getting the Hundo right now. So he won't have access to the 4th, but he is getting his 2nd rocket, it seems. And I think Pogo's doing blues in Delfino. Or at least was getting something.
I can see a very nasty clicks coming in from Pogo if he gets the 15 M's next. Then he asks for totals, then 11 blue coins in Delfino.
That would be very nasty, right? And I don't know how you compete against that as Paper, because you're still you need this 100 coin to click anything. Which I think he's going to finish up right now. The spiders count as enemies. They hurt emotionally and physically. You know, we all have our own enemies. Not all of them drop blue coins. Paper finishing up hundreds. And okay, he has 15 M's. Clearly he has it. I hope he does. Else that would have been very rough. He had the 40 totals. He got his 11 Delfino blues. That is a nasty click. So now what do you do? Your Paper, how are you going to break through this card? And if you're And if you're Pogo, what's your next play? Is it re-enter Bianco? It's re-enter Bianco for probably a hidden red, a shine and a secret, and making some more progress towards his base.
What Paper Gold do is snag that 20 totals, the 20 blue coins from Bianco.
Probably after
Seeing
getting the enemy here, because he re-entered Rico to get the third Rico 3.
Yes. And besides, Paper probably knows he has a lot of blue coins and most likely has done most of the same stuff like him, but he cannot click 20 blues in Bianco before he has something done in a column 1 and 2, which is going to take a while. They both have 2 rockets. Actually, Pogo doesn't have, but
Yeah,
Paper has.
Pogo did not kill Blooper. So Pogo entered for M's and M's alone into Rico, so has no Rico progress.
Yeah, and building up the level shines is also going to give him one more goal. He's doing a hidden shine with a rocket.
Yep. 2 hidden reds hoverless is on his base, so this does make sense.
In Pogo's base.
In Pogo's base, yeah. So who's ahead? That's a good question. I think, I mean...
It's very early
Well,
still.
one has 4 goals and the other has 2. But no, go ahead. Samu.
I would say they're very on the same line currently. Paper what he can do right now is get the 7 enemies, get 20 blues from Bianco, and snag that up from Pogo, since Pogo is not gonna get anything done for a while. And 20 total, 20 blue coins from 2 levels. That's something Paper can click after he has done 12 level shines or 7 blue coins from enemies.
Which he has as of now, I believe. No, he's not. He did not. Did he re-enter Rico for? Did he re-enter Rico for the last enemy?
I didn't see him doing that.
Yeah. So that's 6 of 7 right now. But he's getting the linked pair, which is also something that would be a good goal for him in column 3. And again, is putting off that 20, finishing up 20 from Bianco. Probably grabbing the hidden here just for a quick level shine. Yeah.
Hmm?
And Pogo, I think, is having the exact same thought, but is a little slower.
Bluebirds.
Yeah, well, they're there. It's a goal on the card. You would be able to click it with if you get all 7 and you get 20 Bianco blues.
And get deeper in Bianco 6 to the Bianco 6.
Potentially, right? Because you're gonna have to re-enter, right? And he did Bianco 4, so you could mop up the remaining blues in Bianco 5. It gives you Bianco 6, and that's another secret, right? That's another hidden. As Pogo is not doing the easy level shine, well, easy relative term, is not doing the hidden, is entering the secret here.
I assume Pepper is going back to Rico, get his 7th enemy. Or
Was thinking it, and now is going to go try to click Bianco blues, I think.
That's smart.
Yep, I think
Though-
that's a good call.
Though, maybe it's like a 50-50 kind of scenario, but I feel like when
Oh right,
Pogo
Paper
has an
never
access
clicked.
to it,
Paper
it's-
never clicked Bianco 4 because he optioned into immediately getting blues.
Actually, what am I thinking? Pogo can't even click 7 enemies because he has no access in to the enemies in a Rico. Though Paper wouldn't know that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, yeah. Clicking 7 enemies isn't something that can be done by Pogo. Unless he options into a bunch of Rico progress that, you know, what do you get to click from that? When we see he's collected it, Paper has 44.
It's gonna take a while to get 70.
Oh, and yeah, and I think he has something like 12. We'll probably see him Z menu because Paper's never been shy about Z menuing to get knowledge about what his count is. We've seen him do it already twice.
Oh, Pogo
here's
missing the red coin there. This must be... Is this Pogo's second or reversed?
This would be the second red hoverless. So this is his second click in column 1 here. It's also his 4th shine in the secret. So he's making good progress on his base goals.
Paper has 2 rockets. He wants those 20 blues, so he can click those off from Pogo.
Yeah. Click 20 Bianco, 2 rockets. He's at 15 now, so he's got 5 more to go. Probably will get the one under the bridge. Did he get the tree?
Probably the
I don't think he got the ones in the lake, so he'll be able to mop this up pretty quickly.
I believe he got the enemies because he was here when...
yeah, he got the enemies, but I don't think he's gotten the ones in the lake. Yeah,
yes,
so he's going down there. He hasn't gotten the one on the spire in the back behind the lighthouse. And Pogo is entering, I presume, to try to get the second rocket. Which is not going to happen unless something dire happens with Paper before he's able to click 20 Bianco, 2 rockets. However, depending on what Paper does, yeah, it's at 18.
So it's fun on the next to the windmill. Then what is after that?
He has the one on the mini windmill and then the one on the spire in the back, I think. Or not? No, yeah, he's got... Oh, yeah, there's one more in the lake.
In a village.
And yeah, even if Pogo does lose this this race, quote unquote. Oh, he has the Pianta, so you can just spray him off.
Must be the NPC.
Yeah. Even if he does lose this race, and there's the delay click into 20 blues from 2 levels and 20 Bianco blue coins. No 2 rocket nozzle click though. Which
did he
has to raise some, which is a strong delay, but Pogo should be able to realize that. Oh wait, does Paper have 7? No, he doesn't. He didn't go back into Rico 4.
True that.
We should unclick that. Wait, hold on. Can we... Hang on. Because he didn't get the Rico. Yeah, now he's checking. He's like, what did I not get? He has 24 from Rico. He didn't get the one in Rico 4. He never re-entered for Rico 4.
Yeah, that is true. He didn't. Unless we completely missed that.
Yeah, which is entirely possible.
He might
20 from Bianco is still valid.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
20,
still valid.
20 Bianco blues is still valid, so that shouldn't have been unclicked. But 7 enemy blues and 20 from 2 are not valid right now. Yeah, and he's realizing the error of his ways. and is entering Rico 4 to be able to click the 2. So yeah, and Rockets is still a valid click, but he has not clicked Rockets. Rockets was never clicked. There it is. Yep.
And
There's the
that's
7.
correct. That
Yep.
is
And
correct
now everything is as it should be.
The rockets are still there.
Yeah,
What are you
still
thinking with
not
that?
clicking the rockets. Which now, if Pogo is moving quickly, would be able to unclick it. Will be able to click it here. And then do you think he just exits? You got to just bail. What else does Rico have for you at this point? Yep, and he gets the click. Yeah, get the level shine and leave. So Paper giving up the 2 rockets goal for some big brain delay, and
no.
now dies in the Rico secret. Meanwhile, you have to presume that Pogo's going for Pinna. And he is going to enter the cutscene for it right now. So Pogo will enter Pinna, having not... Did he collect the link in Gelato?
I think he did.
So he has the link there. Does he have the link in Bianco?
Pretty sure he got that one too. He was collecting lots of blue coins.
Yeah. But did he get the one in Rico? I don't think he did. I think he focused entirely on the M's in Rico.
Might be. Though it wouldn't hurt him at all to go back and collect those. They both have access to them if Paper goes to Pinna. But I don't think link pairs are something Paper is heavily focusing on right now.
Yeah. So, and chat's saying Pogo did get the links. So this could become very dire very fast for Paper here, because he's entering Pinna as Pogo is starting the Mecha Bowser fight. Did Pogo not get all of Rico? I believe Pogo just got M's in Rico. He did 1 through 3. He did shines 1 through 3, but he, I think, just got M's as far as blue coins go. He did get the Rico link. Okay, thanks, Paper. Thanks, Papa. So that was on his mind. So he was in Rico. He wasn't getting generic blues like the wall spray and the box, but he did get the link. He did get the M's. Okay, so we've been talking about what Pogo's been doing.
Oh.
What's Paper's route to win this game at this point?
Well, there's something that I noticed, and I'm sure some of you may have noticed. A hidden shine in Pinna Park. Pogo is racing, currently winning for that.
Hidden in Pinna. Oh yes, you're right. There is hidden in Pinna on column 5, which would be rough to lose for Paper. Not the end of the world, because you've gotten 2 clicks already. 12 level shines, still a possibility here. Both contenders have not gotten any Delfino shines, so 1 minus their current shine count is their level shine count, and they should hopefully remember that so they can count to 12.
There's the mole kill for Pogo.
Yeah, and folks in chat are talking about the mole kill here being maybe a greedy call and potentially being greedy or potentially not being greedy, knowing that enemies was unclicked and that Paper probably had to re-enter a level to kill a enemy. So Pogo might know he's ahead here, and I think that's the critical fact. Okay, so this is the 12th shine overall for Pogo. This is his 11th level shine and his 5th shine in a secret. So he has 3 secret shines and 5 shines in a secret. And he's re-entering, and we'll see if he does Rico 2 for the hidden to be able to steal that click out from Paper's side. And he does, he's re-entering 2 here.
So you say that he has 12 level shines. Well, he has to decide between one of them.
Yes, he's gonna have to pick between the 2, and whichever one he doesn't pick is gonna be what Paper gets, because they're both going to have. Well, Paper's gonna have 12. Is gonna have 11 level shines after this, and Paper's going to have. Pogo's gonna have his 12th after the Reds.
Both racers haven't done anything in Delfino for shines.
Yeah, no Delfino shines, no Underbell, no box game. There's not a ton of reason to invest in Delfino shines on this card in general.
Other than just 26 shines later
other
on.
than 26 shines in total.
And there's Lilybad, no fruit clipping.
Right, but that's more of like a Pinna investment than it is a Delfino investment.
So Pogo wanted to collect 12 level shines.
Which
interesting.
I don't disagree with this. Because it keeps Paper in Pinna.
That is true. However, if he's in a Pinna, later on he can get the Pinna Park Shadow Mario if he goes that far. It will be faster.
Right, but you can presume if you've clicked 12 level shines first, you've entered Pinna first, you probably have more Pinna progress than your opponent.
This also,
by just the nature of the fact that you've entered first.
So
you click 12 level shines, which basically forces Paper to stay in the hidden, right? To at least have invested the amount of time that you have.
And it keeps Paper guessing too, because you click 12 level shines. That doesn't give you information is he in a Pinna. Though he would assume he must be.
Yeah, that is a great heads up click from Pogo here, as opposed to clicking the shine that he actually did, which was hidden in Pinna. And it's important to also note that Pogo has 6 shines in a secret. So more Pinna progress for him means he gets the Yoshi Go Round secret, which would be his 7th, which is another base click for him. Goes into Pinna 7, Shadow Mario, Pinna Shadow Mario, and this game's looking really tough if you're Paper. And here he is getting the links.
Yeah, Paper got the hidden. He doesn't have to click that yet. He's going back. I would assume he would like to get a Yoshi. 3
he
from
would like
4.
the Yoshi. He would probably like to have the Yoshi progress just in case it comes down to Lilypad. He also probably wants links, because I think he's potentially ahead, and Pogo's out here doing the worst blue in the game. Gets his bird. Yep, and Paper's also mopping up the links.
They both can click that. So who has more
Paper
progress?
and Paper's well ahead, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do either Pianta or Gelato, but he has to go to one of them to get a link. Yes, delay clicks are allowed, but at your own risk.
Yeah, and if you're paper, there's no reason to click it at this point. There's
Pogo
there's
can.
not a ton of risk of it being taken, and it's just information, right? You maybe want Pogo to think you're deeper into Pinna than you actually are. So I think that does delay. And Pogo here finishing up the red coins of Pinna Park 3. And Paper, yep, getting the 7 links, not delaying here. I think that's the right call. You know that both of you are in Pinna. You know both of you have probably made progress. Pogo getting punished slightly here for not getting the links in all the levels that he's visited so far.
What Paper can do is that get 70 totals, and you know what I see right now. What Paper can do: a hidden shine into 70 totals into defeat both cannonballs, because he's gonna have 70 shines.
Yeah, he's gonna have
20 shines.
He can. Oh, that's a big play, right? That gets him back into this game.
And that works towards to 26 shines.
Yep. But at the same time, and here he's entering, and here Pogo's entering Rico, probably to get some fast blues, or for the last secret.
A shine in a secret.
Yeah, 7 shines and secrets. This will be his 4th secret overall.
So he'll be needing 1 more. At this point, probably Serena Beach, because
you have to think so, because 4 Serena's on the card, and if you're not trying to get to Noki right now, you got to be thinking that's your ticket.
All right, there's 70 totals for Paper. He's clicked them right away. After this,
there's that hidden in Pinna click, 70 totals, and then into 7 link. No, 7 link was before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So still very tight match.
What Paper can now do is trade them and go to Rinoki after he's done with the Reds in Pinna Park.
Yep. And there's the 7th shine and a secret for Pogo here.
Both racers are still tied with the points. 8 points for Dodal, both of them.
And where are you going? You're going to Gelato, it seems, Pogo. And we'll see
3
if Paper
signs
does
from
do
Boar.
this trade-in that we're theorizing that he's going to do. Heading that way.
Looks promising.
Yep, and I think he's getting a secret or hidden shine, sand shine, because he's gotten Gelato 1 reds. He's gotten Gelato 1, so this will be his 3rd shine. Will this be 3 from 4 for Pogo?
I believe it is gonna be.
Because it's 3 from Gelato, 3 from Rico. No, not 3 from Rico. No, 3 from Rico.
Yeah, he has done that far.
3 from Bianco and 3 from Pinna. This will be 3 from 4 clicked, or at least obtained by Pogo.
Oh, the birds are still available there.
Yep, gonna be able to pick those up if they cooperate, which is always a question when it comes to birds. And here comes Paper for defeat both cannonballs, leaping his way up Noki.
What I could see Paper doing next would be very nasty to get the Shadow Mario.
I disconnected, reconnected. Re-say your thought here as Pogo clicks 3 from 4.
I would see Paper going for Shadow Marios next. That would be like something he can focus on next. Since those are still there, you would imagine one of them, either Pogo wants both of them at the same time, just Pinna Shadow Mario, then a 1 Shadow Mario shine, or Paper goes for it, because Paper has more They both actually have gone to Pinna 3, but don't have Yoshi yet.
This is
That's
a
the kind of more-
ballsy delay from Paper.
Yeah.
This
He
is
doesn't
this
know.
this is a ballsy delay, but it's a fantastic one if he doesn't get punished for it.
What he will do now, actually, will be better that he goes... Well, he's actually going to Pina. I was
There's the
thinking he
click.
would like...
Okay,
probably-
so
Okay.
there's the click. Does Pogo bail?
He has
That
to.
was a fantastic delay. It got Pogo into and he just leaves because there's nothing for him there. This is huge for Paper because now he has the lead in Pinna progress because he's entered Pinna 4. And so now he can go for Pinna Shadow Mario, potentially win that race. Click Pinna Shadow Mario, 1 Shadow Mario Shine into the base, and has Yoshi unlocked for no fruit clip lily pad. And we see Pogo potentially realizing this is going for 4 from Serena.
This can be a really tricky situation for Pogo. He doesn't have anything to access to 5 secrets, and he has done 3. He's thinking.
Is he going back to Pinna?
Yeah, that might be it.
Probably just to unlock Yoshi. Because if you're thinking that that's the play, right, is going Pinna 5, Pinna 6, Pinna 7 from Paper, then getting Yoshi, you can at least get Lily Pad and get started on 4 from Serena.
At this point,
And
when
you'll get started from 4 from Serena, and
Ooh.
you'll unlock Serena and not have to do the dumb fruit clip every single time.
Alright, here it is what I was gonna theorizing. Yep, he's going for Iwachi, so he wants to do the both Shadow Marios, which he's winning for. Now, knowing that Iwachi is very difficult glitch, let's hope that nothing bad happens to Paper.
Yeah, this is I think this is another ballsy play, but I think the right one from Paper here.
Yeah.
Because this is his way to win the game. Because he will get 26 shines, he'll get Pinna Shadow Mario, he'll get 1 Shadow Mario shine, and he'll have his run of the board. Now that being said, and then he has access to Yoshi for lily pad fruit clipping, which is, I think, the right call from Pogo here to try to deny. Because if you deny lily pad no fruit clipping, then I guess Paper then does 7 bluebirds.
How are the secrets for Paper? How many he has?
He has, I think, just 2. I think he just has Pinna 2, and it looks like EYG has gone smoothly.
Pinna 2,
and he'll get Pinna 6 here.
He has access to Rico 4, Gelato 1, and he already has done Pinna 3.
So can he complete all of these secrets before
this
4
means,
from Serena? Probably.
This means 26 shines. When he finishes the secrets, that's 5 secrets, then he can do Pinna Park Shadow Mario and 1 Shadow Mario.
Yep, and Pogo, I think, here hasn't seen the Galaxy Brain play and is entering back in to do EYG, which knowing what we know is not the right call. Yeah, and Chad is saying Paper could potentially delay here.
That would be ballsy.
Try to be sneaky, but
at this
I
point
don't see
of the
why
race,
he would.
At this point of the race, you're so far 9 goals all clicked together for both racers. You wouldn't want to click anything anymore. Delay click anything. What Pogo would have done if he thinks he's gonna lose this Iwachi race, he could have gone for a Lillipad no fruit clip, then focus on
Yeah,
Serena
that's
Peach.
what I was thinking he was gonna do, was to get Yoshi and have an easier time entering Serena and do Lillipad no fruit clip. So Lillipad no fruit clip, Serena 1, Serena 2, Serena 2, Reds, Serena 3. Get 4 shines from Serena, 5 in a secret. And then that leaves 26 shines, and that leaves bluebirds being, I think, the last potential goal here.
Yeah.
But I think that this play and this flubbed EYG is going to cost. It's going to cost Pogo.
He might be noticing that, and
Yeah, and he sees the click, and that's when he leaves, which is, I think, too late.
So this will be a race to. No, actually, Paper wants to collect the secrets and 26 shines.
Yeah, because next shine will get him 26. He'll get his 2 secrets, and that will be game.
Yep, that's
and
gonna be
Pogo needs to click 4 from Serena before then, which he sees as his play and is entering the pipe. But I don't think he's going to be able to get 4 shines from Serena before Paper gets his 5th secret.
Yeah. There's who wins
26. It's
Paper.
It's Paper. Paper's on 25 shines right now.
Pogo can't click that far if he doesn't click 4 Serena shines, 5 secrets, then 26 shines.
Yeah, this got this really just swung all in Paper's direction, and it was on that that delay for cannon moles, which got
Oh no!
And that's an unforced error. That's Paper falling
Might
off.
be a little bit of nervousness.
Oh, totally. Because remember, and we didn't get to speak about this because the match has started right away. Paper was sent down here by Ramato in what was, quite frankly, a very tough card. That essentially he lost the initial blues race and was forced to essentially give up. Thinks this is his 5th secret? This is his 5th secret?
I need to. Pretty sure he did the secret. Actually, he died there a couple times. I remember.
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah, this is game.
Yeah, this is wow. GG's.
So there it is. And Pogo saying he needed the Shadow Mario. We'll hopefully get both of them in. What a great back and forth bingo match with a slow start for Paper that transitioned into what was a dominant sequence of clicks and some late game decision making. And we're getting our first competitor in that I have no idea who it is. It is Paper. Congratulations on your win, and glad you made it.
Hey, Paper, congrats.
So, Pape, want to start talking about that start because you both were thinking, oh, and he's gone.
He might not have a mic on.
Oh,
that's
might
Pogo.
be getting
hello,
all
Pogo.
right. And hello, Pogo.
Hello.
And hello, Pape. If your mic is working now, we are still not seeing you inputting, and then he's going deaf and mute. So close match, the two of you. Pogo, while we're waiting for Pape to get all set up, let's start with you. Did you expect to win the Bianco 4 Floodless race?
I mean, I was fine with either column 1 or column 5, so I decided to go for it, and if I get sniped, I was still set up for, like, enemies and level shrines, I guess. 20 from Bianco, 20 from 2, etc. I didn't really mind getting sniped to Bianco 4 Floodless.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, and that was like the only fast goal on the card, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So, and it wasn't the end of the world to lose the race because I think, yeah, like you mentioned, the Rico goals on column 5 and column 4 sort of synergized pretty well, which is what Paper ended up doing. So while we're waiting for Paper to figure out his situations, we got JJ in here working with him. Let's turn our focus more towards sort of the later game where, you know, it's getting close. Paper does the click of both cannonballs. What was your thoughts? Your thoughts were to head to Pinna.
And that click was the moment I lost, I think, because I entered Noki in the same time and I lost too much time. Even if I went straight to Pina without thinking on the roof of Serena, I would have lost the race to Pina Shadow Mario probably after moles.
What if I told you that he delayed clicked it and
Both modes?
was already in Pinna when
He was
you
in
were
Pinna, which
entering
episode?
the Shine?
He was in which episode?
He was in episode 4 when he clicked.
Yeah, I had 4 done, I think. No?
Oh, I'm in here.
Hey,
Yo, Paper. JJ.
Yeah, I'm Paper.
hi, Paper. You're sounding a lot like JJ.
Yeah, it's a new microphone. Sorry.
So anyway, congrats to you, Paper, for your win. We were just talking about the start, but we started talking about the delay click on cannon molds.
Yes.
Walk us through that.
Well, you see, how I like to do my delayed clicks is that when I get the shine, I want to always have a lead to where I'm going. So that's why I delayed it. And even though I could have lost the goal and everyone would have made fun of me, you just got to have that confidence to delay. And it worked out in the end, and you get the W.
Yeah, because we were just talking. Pogo was entering the sort of the pre-shine select screen just as you clicked defeat both cannon moles, and you were already entering Pinna 4 at that point, which Pogo, I don't think you had done at that point. So you were behind in the race for Pinna Shadow Mario.
I was very proud of my almost 3 cycle Pinna 4. I worked really hard for it. Glad to see that the practice paid off.
Yeah, that was something. So thinking back towards sort of the beginning of the race, then for the Bianco 4 Floodless, Pogo was saying even if he lost, he was sort of fine with column 5. Did you feel the same way, or was the loss of Bianco 4 Floodless like a surprise, and you were like, ah, shit?
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I joined like when he was in Pinna. Probably like if personally, I'm just looking at this card, and I honestly think that losing Bianco 4 isn't a big deal because you can set up for a lot of stuff on the right side. Even though the left side is good, you can't get a lot of those goals until pretty later on. The only thing that was early was Bianco 4 Floodless.
Yeah, and it took some investment for like 7 Shines in the Secret, 2 Hidden Reds. Even though they synergized, you still had to go sort of deep.
Yes. Yeah, overall it was a good match. JJ, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry. JJ came in here. Is this the wrong room?
No, you're in the right room. It's just getting more and more
definitely
confusing by the
Paper is
second.
in the call. So who am I?
I don't know
You're
anymore.
JJ, alright?
Okay, can we go back to the interview now?
Yeah, alright, peace.
Hi, my computer is being fun, but do you guys like the match?
It was an interesting match.
Yeah, GG Paper. I was interesting, and I could have won if I did some different decision, but of course, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting.
You played
to
well
see,
anyway.
It was interesting to see how this card wasn't like any synergy with the Pianta Village stuff. Only one shine only one goal in the Serena Beach. Both cannon malls, so only one goal technically for Noki Pay, and one Shadow Mario with a Pina Park Shadow Mario.
Yeah, it was really early game focused. I didn't even think about that. I knew Pogo and I had like basically done overlapping stuff the entire time. Like we both had like super similar access to like everything.
Both column 1 and both column 5 were like setting up for stuff with Rico and Bianco.
Yeah.
Like I had 20 in Bianco. I had 7 linked basically because I just had Gelato left with the last 3 from 4. I had 70. I had hidden in Pina, of course. I was
Yeah,
super close to 7 enemies.
Uh-huh. I don't know, you were... I guess you were close to 7 enemies, because you got 2 rockets.
Yeah.
Did you forget the rockets? That paper?
Yeah, I definitely did not... Oh, I did forget the rockets. That one... That... I died immediately in Rico 4 twice, like, after I was like, wait a minute. I totally could have clicked rockets, and I didn't.
Yeah, I was scared of this. I was surprised, but I was like, well, I'll take it.
I totally
Yeah,
had
we were thinking
it,
it was some sort of big brain delay click.
Nope, there was
strat.
no brain going on.
Well,
there was
then,
lack of
then
brain.
Let's hear it directly from you. We heard JJ as you. That delay on both cannonballs.
That was just, I thought he had finished 3 from 4 in Pinna, and so I had to try to throw off his timing any way possible to win that goal.
Which ultimately was the effect. You ended up back in Pinna
Before
well
Pogo.
before
Pogo went for
Pogo
cannonballs.
did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
of
no,
course.
he was about to
Makes
start
sense.
Noki 1. But what you clicked it as he was entering the shine cutscene. Or the not the shine cutscene, the level cutscene.
Yeah, worst
Cool.
possible timing, I guess. I mean, I could have lost more time, but you know, if you click 2 seconds earlier, I wouldn't have entered Noki.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, basically 3 from 4 was finished with Gelato, but it's the same than Pina because I left Pina after Pina 3. And finished 7 secrets, 3 from 4. And then went to both modes. Of course, your delay paid off because I got sniped, kind of, and
Yeah.
was behind for Pina Shadow Mario. And we were tied to Pina. You're faster anyway to Pina 4, EYG, and Pina 7, so you might have lost the race, but never know with EYG, which I fucked up.
Yeah, it was rough. Your EYG wasn't the smoothest, and Papers, yours was pretty smooth. I wanted to ask because it seemed like you were making thoughts about going into Serena, Pogo a little earlier, and then you optioned out of that. Were you seeing that as a different potential route? What drew you back to Shadow Mario over trying to get 4 shines from Serena?
Felt like 4 shines from Serena was I don't know. I had to click this if I wanted to get, because at that point Paper had both molds, so I had to get another golden cannon 3. And I was like, if I go for 4 from Serena, I can get 5 secrets instantly and maybe 26 shines. I don't know how many shines I have. Yeah, 23. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have it. But
you
then
got
I
4 shines,
just
you
have
did
to get
Serena,
really bad.
probably not.
But you probably would have lost it just because the Serena one's so slow. And it was at that point that Paper you were going to mop up the last secret shine that you needed.
Yeah, I think I had already planned in my head, like, if Pogo had won 2 Shadow Mario, that we both would have just ended up going Serena, because I needed it for my last secret, and he needed it to get the 5 secrets.
Yeah, Serena was just
It
like
had to
get some goals,
Mhm.
invade, and then I can just do Lily Pad and ignore Pina Shadow Mario. But
Right.
Yeah,
I
I was
prefer to do this.
thinking that was going to be your move, Pogo, that you would go into Pin a 4 just for Yoshi, do Lily Pad no fruit clip and force Serena. Because if
that
you
coulda
lost the Pinna race, if you lost the Pinna Shadow Mario race, then Paper would just need 26 shines and 5 from Secret, and if he already entered Noki, he would have had 21. And gotten the Cannonball, he would have had 21, so he was 5 shines away, which would have been sort of a natural conclusion of going through the rest of Pinna and again grabbing the last secret he needed.
Wait, how much time did you take to get 26? Okay, so you got 26 7 minutes after. Can I do 4 shines from Serena in 7 minutes? Probably not. No.
Yeah, that's the other thing is
You can.
how fast can you get
It'd be
those
pretty
shines?
close.
Yeah, that'd be close.
Because remember, it's not only those shines, it's also Paper has to leave and go to Gelato 1 and do Gelato 1.
Right, so you
to
tack
win the
on an
game.
extra 20 seconds, which only helps him out.
Yeah.
So you weren't thinking of any potential with the row 1 and row 5 race? Just to go on 1 and 5?
Yeah, that's my case.
It just made more sense. I was going to to maybe play for 2 rockets originally, and then I was like, it makes no sense not to go for 4 floodless here because
Yeah, a
the
lot
progression
slower.
that 4 floodless had was just really strong, and then because like the person who has the other side of the board has to take the trade of like getting Rico 123, or I guess I could have got Plaza Blues, but
Yeah, I
don't
was
think they were-
surprised you didn't get them, but
I
guess
don't think it
Brain
would
Free
have
makes
been.
sense as well.
It would have been faster overall, but it helped me get 2 or 20 from 2 in like totals. So
So did you do Rico Hundo in 3, I guess? With
I
turn
didn't. I didn't in 3.
3? Okay, yeah.
I just figured it would have been better overall because I needed the progression for stuff.
Yeah, of course, enemies, secrets anyway.
Yeah, and
I
that,
thought
And
I'd
Brain
lose
Free is
that.
faster.
Go ahead.
I thought I would lose that at 23 though. Like if you had done M's 40 total and like just Bianco and Rico Blues to get that, I thought you would have beat me out doing Rico 103.
Yeah, I just thought you would go for 11 for Delfino, so I tried to snap you to it, but...
With what, Rico 100?
Yeah, Rico Hundo into Delfino Blues.
Could have been
Maybe Rico 1 Hundo in that case, this is what I was maybe
yeah,
thinking.
it would have to be 1 in that case. There's no reason not to get it in 3 because you just what I did was I got like the fast 15 in 1 and then a couple in 2, a couple in 3. Worked out really well.
Yeah, it did. Pogo, you mostly entered just for M's and the linked, right?
Yeah, initially that was just trying to get this. Then I came back for rockets, of course. I didn't want to lose 40 or 20 blues from Bianco and 11, so I had to leave before. And then come back.
Yeah, and at that point you were looking pretty dominant, but Paper sort of was making good progress in the background, and it became, it went back to being very super competitive.
Yeah, of course I knew it was gonna be the case. Couldn't be like
Exactly.
an
This
easy
is
win.
losers finals after all. Yeah, and Paper. Sorry about the enemy blues, Bianco blues unclick.
Oh no, that was totally.
We were trying to determine if you had 7 enemies and you didn't because you didn't get the one in Rico.
No,
4.
that was totally the right thing.
But then
to
we
do.
unclicked Bianco.
That was my bad.
Thinking that was because you clicked them all at the same time. So we unclicked them all. But yeah, you definitely still had access to 20 Bianco blues, and you ended up you did end up getting 7 enemy blues and 20 from 2 pretty quickly afterwards. So
was 7 enemies with Pina or Gelato?
Gelato.
Oh, okay.
I guess I could have done Pinna, but I would have had it later, which wouldn't have been a big issue.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have got it. No, I don't think I would have got it anyway.
I still would have had to enter Gelato to get the linked at some point.
I see.
And it gave me another level shine, because I think I had 11 when you got 12, or at least when you clicked 12.
Yeah, I thought this was 7 enemies in Pina and you traded blues, so I was like, I can get 12 level shine, it's more important than hidden in Pina. And in the end, I couldn't get a second golden coin 3, so I couldn't click
we were wondering
70 hidden Pina.
We were wondering, Pogo, what were you gonna click? One shine in a hidden, one hidden shine in Pina, or 12 level shines. The hidden shine would have given a lot of information for Paper, but then you have a lot of 12 level shines that wouldn't give that much information, or even a Pina at that point when you click that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just less ambiguous of where he is. I still probably, when he clicked 12 levels, I figured he had progress in Pinna, and when he clicked 3 from 4, like...
Yeah, you definitely would have had to have it, because there's no reason to go to Pianta Village on this card.
Right. Unless it was... The only other possibility would have been if it was, like, Bianco, Gelato, Rico...
Noki.
Yeah, but again, there's no reason to go that deep in Gelato, other than actually Gelato was.
You can get 3 fast shines there.
Yeah, just
3 fast shines. Never mind.
Normal Gelato things.
Well, Pianta would have 7 bluebirds, but episode 8, that's very far away, and you already have access to the bluebird in Bianco by just doing the BD rematch.
Exactly. Yeah, I was debating as well to do Shadow Mario with Shadow Mario and Bianco, but that would have been slower anyway. At least this would have set up me for 7 birds.
You could have had birds then. Because even in the world where you do Like, let's say I still win the Pinna shot of Mario Race and you do 4 from Serena and 5 secrets, you still have to win birds at that point, I think.
Yeah, you will
Did-
have to.
Did you have progress for 7 birds?
You both
I had
got-
Bianco 4, so you
Oh.
probably had the same amount.
Yeah,
I had the birds and gelato, so I would have just had to real quickly get the Delfino ones and Pinna.
All right.
All right.
So it would have been close.
A very good match, though, between the two of you. Samu, anything else you want to ask our competitors?
I don't have anything.
I think you want to get to bed. Probably Pogo, too.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna run 120 shine, Kipo.
Go
Race.
Run it right now. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Paper, you are going on to face Ramato. Who would have guessed in the grand finals, which will be sometime tomorrow, probably. Hopefully. That is when it should be. Pogo, you bow out at a very respectable 3rd place finish. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening, if that's what you're doing, or a fantastic sleep, if that's what you're doing too. It looks like we're rating Pogo, who's.
Pogo.
It looks like you've got